Beneath the hush of live oaks and the ghostly sway of Spanish moss, Taylor Square sits with quiet dignity in Calhoun Ward, at the southern edge of Savannah's historic district. But do not be fooled by its serenity, for beneath this genteel square lies a graveyard of the nameless, the voiceless, and the once enslaved. Before it bore the name of Susie King Taylor, the brave Civil War nurse and educator born into bondage in Georgia, this square was long known as Calhoun Square, named for John C. Calhoun, a fierce defender of slavery. The irony was bitter, for the square itself was established in 1851 on land already bearing the remains of African men, women, and children. You see, this ground was part of Savannah's Negro burial ground, an unmarked cemetery set aside in the early 19th century for the city's enslaved and free black population. From the late 1700s through the early 1800s, when yellow fever and toil claimed lives swiftly, those considered unworthy of proper Christian burial were laid to rest in this southern reach of the city, with no stone, no record, no hymn, but the whisper of the wind. By the time the square was formalized, city officials and developers paved over the graves with indifference. Bones were uncovered during street grading and excavating. Some were quietly reburied, some were discarded. The city moved forward, but the earth remembered. To this day, residents tell of eerie unease in Taylor Square, of cold gusts in warm months, of footsteps with no source, of the soft cadence of moaning spirituals heard just after dark. Dogs bark at shadows. Children tug their mother's hands and ask, "Who's that man in the ground?" But the most potent ghost is silence. No marker honors those who sleep beneath the square. No registry tells their names. Yet they are there, a multitude of lives once bound in chains, now waiting perhaps for remembrance or honor or both. In 2022, the square was renamed Taylor Square, not for the Southern icon, but for a free woman, Susie King Taylor, born in bondage, who taught impoverished children to read, who nursed black Union soldiers, who walked into history with a pen and a backbone of iron. A woman who, unlike so many buried underfoot, had a name and made it count. Tourists pass through, snapping photos of azaleas and historic sites, unaware of what lies beneath their feet. But Savannah remembers, in her bones, in her soil, in the thick, humid air that carries the echo of sorrow. So, walk with reverence in Taylor Square. You walk not merely through a park, but over a page of history written in blood, sweat, and silence. Let history speak, and let us listen and learn. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to our channel. To contribute to our channel, buy me a coffee so I can continue producing great content for you. To learn more, click on the description below.